Good morning.
Good morning. It is, what's it, like 6?
6 now.
6 a.m. We're leaving this 1,000 Trails in Tennessee.
We're going to the Ozarks in Arkansas. We're stopping at like a harvest host. It's called Rabbit Ridge Farm.
I just took the bike to Sonic while Danny put away the groceries, and I just ripped my favorite hippie pants, man. Maybe it'll look cooler with the patch there.
I'm not judging anybody here, but
Yeah, we're not RV shaming.
that thing has seen some days.
It's got a little growth, a little moist wherever you're putting it. We got 2 hours and 48 minutes till we're at Rabbit Ridge Farm, where we'll be for one night. Then we're gonna go check out some buffalo up in, what's it called, man?
Wilderness Rider Ranch. It's this freaking dope ranch with over 3,000 acres that you can, like, since we have a Jeep, you can bring your own off-road vehicle and you can explore on your own. So we can like ride next to their bison and buffalo, and they have waterfalls and creeks, and we're gonna go mudding. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Gas stop, Abe's chair after snacks.
See your mama making you look like a snacker over there?
He loves snacks.
You
And he
only
loves trucks.
Big trucks.
I'm John, and this is Danielle, and this is our home, Taterbug. We've been bartending around the country in search of adventure for over a year now, and recently have found ourselves hauling around some very precious cargo. Meet Abraham. So subscribe and follow along to watch it all go down as we move around from town to town.
What do we got? There's a random pig.
Hi. Hi, piggy. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff there.
The underlying agreement with Harvest Hosts is unique in that you patronize the host store in return for a place to stay the night. The farm store was actually closed by the time we arrived, which sucks because we were really looking forward to some of their fresh dairy. But at least the owners were nice enough to let us stay without making a purchase. We're growing very fond of this way of camping. Not only is it affordable, but it allows us a brief glimpse into other ways of life. Right about now, we'd show you some aerial footage of the farm, but tragically, our external hard drive, where a lot of our drone and GoPro footage was stored, has died. So instead, here's a clip of us landing.
All right, guys. Good morning. We're heading to a wilderness buffalo ranch where we'll be boondocking on a primitive campsite, which has like over like 3,000 acres. We're really excited.
It's gonna be the best day ever! So yesterday when we got to our harvest host, we tried to put the slide out and a shoe got stuck on the way in, and somehow that bent this metal flange. And now that we've popped the slide out, there's some really bad scraping going on, and when we try to bring the slide out in, it rides up and it's this corner here. So babe, I think the best option is just you bring it in a little bit and I just help it in. So let's see if that's gonna work. Hell yeah.
Good?
Yep, keep going.
Okay.
Stop right there. There's that little bastard.
How did that happen?
I-
The shoe down there.
I have no idea. But it did. See a little metal. Yeah, it's a sealant flange. It's just like a lip of metal that goes over to weather seal the slide out. Slowly, nice and easy. So right now we're just taking off a tiny piece of the corner that's bent out because I think it's, even though I bent it back, it's weak and it's gonna get caught again. It's gonna cause the same problem. So I'm thinking if I just take off the piece of this corner that's bent out, it won't catch and we'll be scot-free as long as moisture doesn't get in there.
So we found this dog last night and she's just like the sweetest dog. And it was really cold last night and I'm not really a dog person, but I allowed her to sleep on the couch. And she's just been like hanging out with us the whole time and she's really good with age.
Dog just farted on me. Safe to say this pup's getting real intimate.
Whose dog is this?
Whose dog is this?
It's been a lazy day. The first part of the second part we're gonna shred. It's getting a little clear out there.
This dog just won't leave us.
Yeah.
She loves us.
The dog likes
And we love her.
Yeah, we like the dog. We called the owner about it, and apparently there's a property a couple miles away that does own this dog, so we will not be stealing it.
We're not positive.
We're not positive we're not stealing it.
No, we're not positive it has an owner.
He said he thinks it's a
He's
couple.
lived here for 30 years and he's never met this dog's owner, okay? So he says he's pretty sure. Look, somebody's about to rip it.
I think good. Riding time.
Oh, they are. They're ripping.
Shred.
Hey, you're supposed to moo.
You're a cow. Dude, so this cow is just chasing our dog. This thing's angry. You're a bully.
For about an hour and a half now. Still no buffalo, but we still have faith.
I think this trail, named Buffalo Trail, might be the answer we're looking for.
Buffalo bypass might be the one. Hey guys, is this Buffalo bypass?
Should we stay here or just make a left?
Okay.
Strictly locals.
Holy. Whoa.
How is it up there? Babe, do you see that brown one? I'm pretty sure that brown's a buffalo.
Where?
That brown cow?
It's a cow.
Are you sure?
You just said a cow.
That's got buffalo face all over.
No, you're just trying to act like we see one.
Just got done riding the Jeep here, trying to see some buffalo. Unfortunately, we didn't really see any. We saw a lot of cows though. It was still a pretty drive. The fog is really thick and it rolled in halfway through our drive, and we went to check the weather, and it seems that the weather's shifting, and starting 5 a.m. tomorrow, it's gonna rain for another 2 days. So a little context, where we're at, there's a 30-minute sketchy dirt road to get in here. The owner did say you could get stuck. He says he has a tractor, but obviously I'm trying to avoid that situation, so we're boogieing. We're supposed to be here 3 nights. We're just gonna stay 2. We're gonna get out of here today before the rain shows up. So we just bugged out of here at the Buffalo Rider Ranch. But here's the sad part. We gotta say goodbye to Ponca. And she's not making it too easy on us. She really isn't. There she is. And she's followed us this whole trail. This is a 30-minute drive on this trail to get out. And she's just going back and forth between Danny and I. Danny's in the Jeep ahead of me.
Chalk it up, talk of the town where you're talking up. Wanna get you a ring and you tough enough. Wanna get you new things with your pockets dull. Run it up, I used to be quiet and add a love.
Made some breakfast. We're in a Walmart parking lot in Ponca, Arkansas. Hurricane Zeta off the Gulf Coast is increasing in strength, and our path is pretty much directly in the path of it once it makes landfall, so we're just gonna run into like another 7 days of this nasty weather. Instead, we're gonna head out to Texas where it's 80 and sunny. Abraham is done with the car today. It's about 3 p.m. The plan was to make it to Texas. We're 3 hours out. The roads out here are real wet. I'm feeling a little tired. Abraham's definitely not up for it. Found an RV park we're 5 minutes away from for $25 a night. Super cheap, full hookup.
We're stuck. We were backing up into the site here in Oklahoma, and because of all the rain, the ground is like super extra soft.
Not the best situation to be in, but not the worst. The owner of the RV park's on his way over. I initially was told to go to one spot, and I asked him if I could go to another because I thought I was gonna sink in that spot. And the spot they sent me to, turns out, was just as treacherous. I'm gonna try something, and I'm gonna lift the jacks and the back up to see if I can raise the back tires up and put something underneath. Is it working? What's happening?
That back one is sinking.
I just felt a bump.
I think it broke.
The stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I felt. Tried to tow out Tater using just the winch on the truck, and that didn't work. So now they're gonna winch their truck to a telephone pole and then winch that up tight and then try to winch from behind the truck Tater out. If not, hopefully they got a buddy with the tractor. They said this one happened 2 days ago. I just did. My goodness. Came in hot, guys. Let me show you the custom tire marks we left behind this RV park. That's the good stuff right there. Tater's sitting good now, though. We'll just be here for a night. We're gonna make it to Texas tomorrow. I think Tater's sitting good. We'll find out tomorrow morning.
Mommy, Daddy, and Abraham in Mommy's belly. Right there too. See? Yeah. Can I see?
I just told Abraham that this was him when he was in Mommy's belly, and now he just carries it around. It's been a foggy and rainy week for the wild thornberries. Today, we continue west across the country. But this time, with a slight feeling of unfinished business, as the inclement weather and cold temperatures has mostly kept us inside Tater rather than exploring the beautiful landscape that the Ozarks has to offer. We'll definitely be back again someday. For now, Texas is calling, but not without making one more stop in Oklahoma.
Welcome to the Choctaw Nation. Last week in Tennessee, we hiked a section of the Trail of Tears, a route traveled by many Native American tribes during the 19th century when they were subjected to a forced relocation. For the Choctaw, this is where that gruesome journey ended. As the first of the major 5 tribes to leave, they were able to negotiate the largest and most desirable lands in Indian Territory. They believed their beginning to be the day their people climbed out from under the earth and were known to European historians and explorers as flatheads, which was a process of physical mutilation that all male newborns had to undergo. To this matriarchal society, such a profile was considered aesthetically pleasing. Learning about civilizations such as the Choctaw has added an interesting layer to our trip so far, and we look forward to sharing more of our country's rich cultural history with you in future episodes. Unfortunately, this is where we have to end our lesson today, as the rest of this footage was lost on our external hard drive. See you next week in Texas, where we get some waterfall swimming in, as well as some cave exploration. Stay wild.